Okay, my audio is starting. Let me do my sync clap.
Let's make it clap. That's not clapping. That's silence.
One. Okay.
What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna do a clap. All right. 1, 2, 3. E smells like pee pee.
Okay.
1,
This is my
2, 3.
clap.
There was no sound.
There was no sound.
Is that how you clap?
Well, I assume his Adobe's gonna pick it up. Wait, do it again, Jelani.
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably because Discord is suppressing it.
Yeah, just do it again, just to make sure when you edit.
You know what it is? It's his baby hands. They're so soft when they clap.
But do a say 1, 2, 3 when you do it. That way he can. It'd be easier for.
1, 2.
No, like
3.
do it while you're.
He doesn't know how to clap and count at the same time. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll it. 1, 2, 3.
That's good.
Okay.
There you go.
So, there's so many
Congratulations.
claps in my audio.
Here, I'll do it. I'll do it one more time just to be safe. You don't mind.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
GG.
All right, I think we're good.
Awesome. Everyone can clap and count. We love.
Listen,
to
we all
see it.
went through.
We love GG's, you guys.
Welcome back to the Cool Comic Show. I'm one of your hosts, Damien, and with me, as always, is your other host, Galactic Mr. E, aka Mr. E, aka E, and of course, joining us on this series is at Jelani Carter, aka Jelani Hendricks, aka he didn't watch the episode this week before us.
That's
Congratulations, Jelani.
supposedly, allegedly.
I didn't.
Allegedly.
I didn't. I swear.
I know. We're saying the same thing. Allegedly.
Okay.
We are back to watch some more She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Season 1, Episode 3, The People versus Emil Blonsky.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot. Here's the thing about She-Hulk. Here's the thing about MCU shows in general.
Oh boy.
We record this on Thursday night.
Uh,
I go on Twitter for half a second and everyone's talking about it 5 minutes after the show drops at midnight. I'm like, relax. Fortunately, I didn't get really much plot stuff spoiled. There was one specific scene. I think it's the post-credits. But in any case, last week was dope. She got that job, or she got fired. Then she got the job at this new place. Then they only hired her to be She-Hulk. And that was a whole thing. The episodes are definitely flying by when we watch them. Like,
yeah, I didn't realize
super flying
last
by.
week's
Yeah.
episode ended, and I was
When I was
watching the
editing,
credits.
yeah, when I was editing the video, I just I went back and you could see E's face. He's like, "Oh shit, the episode ended."
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know what this episode is going to entail aside from she's representing Old Boy, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. So
Yeah, that's honestly the only information I know. I have no idea where this is gonna go.
Well, I don't want to say any spoilers, you guys, but she is a She-Hulk, so yeah,
No.
it's gonna be really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I spoiled that.
That's
for
good
you.
to know.
Yeah. Damien, you wanna say?
anyway, so we
Okay.
also met her family last week too.
That's crazy.
We met Chad. Don't forget Chad. We met him.
Oh yeah,
And
super cool guy.
there was that other guy you mentioned. The guy, was it from Bridgerton or what show was it? It was that guy that
He
came
was
in.
He was an Arrow.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah, Arrow. That's
another
what it
show.
was.
said
Bridgerton was
Bridgerton.
a Harley Quinn thing.
Not this man watching Bridgerton's such a good show.
I've never seen it, but I think it was in a Harley Quinn thing. We were talking about Bridgerton.
Possibly.
So that guy showed up. There was that comic book guy.
Yeah.
There was, we briefly mentioned it at the end. There was the Wolverine tease. I assume he's Wolverine or Edward Scissorhands. We haven't.
He's got a
either one.
mutagen. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and then also Jelani. One of you guys commented in the last video for Jelani to look up the stand-in actress, the 6'5" stand-in actress, and he found her Instagram.
Can confirm
away.
he is
I did.
following her. Thank you for doing that.
I appreciate it. Thank you for doing the Lord's work.
The Lord's work. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys, anything you want to mention from last week, or any things you've seen over the week? People talk about, point out things like that. I don't think there was a lot of Easter eggs aside from what we saw.
Yeah,
Oh, there was the
besides-
other one we didn't mention. The other headline said, "What's the deal with that big thing in the ocean?" Which is from Eternals. So
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, those are only the two.
The thing that
major
no one
Easter
talks
eggs
about
that
in
I
the
noticed.
MCU
yeah,
finally
no
got
one
mentioned.
talks about it. Yeah. But that's pretty much it.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to add? Any other questions, comments, concerns, riddles,
Riddle me this.
haikus, eulogies?
Eulogies. Who died?
Let's watch episode 3, The People versus Emil Blonsky.
All right. time for She-Hulk, attorney at law.
3, 5. Oh,
Hey, I can't hear it. Did she die? Oh my
I
god!
told you a eulogy.
Oh,
I
there you go.
tried to warn you. My blood got into your system.
Previously on.
So I turn into
Right
a
in the
Hulk now.
Eternus.
Who the hell are
Some
you?
kind of Suicide Squad. Remember he recruited her?
Shout out to Tanya. She really just did not do anything.
Yeah. Should have been her office.
She was
Hopefully
there.
she comes back.
She got flung into a wall and then she disappeared.
Role of Emil Blonsky, also known as Abomination. Jennifer Wallace.
I've already got
Abomination.
a winning strategy. and
Obama
it is
Nation.
100%
Oh,
You
please.
might want to take a look at the news.
I am coming to you today to
Oh yeah, he broke out of prison. We could talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout Wong.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
Look at my
Like you said, Wong has the whole MCU on his back.
He does. He's just been carrying the whole phase and no one talks about it.
I'm definitely on beat right now.
What I hope does not happen is they make Wong the next Phil Coulson. Because Phil Coulson had phase 1 on his back and then he got yacked up in the movie
But then he got a whole TV series
that
on his back,
nobody
so, I mean,
talks about.
it was pretty popular. I didn't watch it, but I heard
It was popular until it wasn't. I think it ran on too long.
You guys missed my
Like
performance.
most
though,
super-
I saw it. I was just avidly not talking about it. Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Fight Club?
Okay.
Sorcerer Supreme of the Mystic Arts, and his name is
Wong see you.
Wong, and his internet presence is a little
Hey, so like, what's her
chaotic.
homegirl's
He's either
Instagram at? Like, what's?
Not him actually
On his LinkedIn?
socials as Wong. Please.
I know you can't.
I love
wait
that
to
her
see
suit
Wong.
is just
I get
big.
it. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows.
True.
It's not. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
Attorney for hire.
dog.
Don't forget. Okay, never mind. Back to Attorney at law. Never mind.
I used to love that show.
Big green woman. She-Hulk.
But then they gave it to a woman.
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is all you out there on Twitter complaining.
I have no problem with
All you lames.
I'm just saying, make your own
Yep.
that job, but I'd smash.
On the
Yep.
line, we have Gideon
All you
Wilson,
lames
the
out there.
original prosecutor who put the abomination away
This
all
made me
those
like
years ago.
angry.
Everyone wants a big, tall
When
woman
was
in their
Minute
lives.
focusing on my job.
Just on me.
Guilty.
Not the guilty. Please.
Sorry, you thought you were dating Megan Thee Stallion?
That news came out this week.
Multiple Grammy Award winner megastar Megan Thee Stallion?
What part of Shapeshifter did you not get?
I thought she drove up.
That's why I don't want Walters.
Clouding his ass. Look who it is.
Received your message.
Mr. Wong, the parole board will not release him after seeing this video.
I know what you think.
Get him to testify.
I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
It's highly unethical.
Yeah, it's also very messy, believe me.
Okay.
We'll send him to the mirror dimension.
Oh my God.
Hey yo,
Mirror dimension?
Can do to help show up at the
I'm
hearing.
sending you
It's
to the
just-
shadow realm.
Yeah, just sweep his problems under the rug.
Strategy B.
Don't tap your.
Adventure. There's some haters out here.
I love that we finally get to see the petty side of the MCU, you know?
Are you?
Yeah, everyone's being so petty in this fucking thing. What's with the back? Who?
Are those your soulmates?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are
yeah,
his pen pals.
His
Wrong
7
about.
wives.
I don't understand how a guy with zero commute time is late.
May I clarify?
No.
Blair, Ruth, Marta, Sheila, Alejandra, Yvonne, and Nicolette
Letitia.
are
Names.
my soulmates.
Freakily.
Met through the prison pen pal program.
Sharonda.
They are my better agents.
Oh my God.
Love you.
You got game.
I don't think we need to get into that.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but Asgard is not my place.
Holy.
People's, therefore I have
Thor's inspirational speeches are not
That is so
Yeah.
My
client was defrauded of $175,000
Jeez.
by a scam artist.
But he was quite adamant he'd be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt
Okay,
to
Wong,
society.
coming in clutch.
Thank you.
Okay, Wong.
So, you
This
see,
further proves E's point.
Emil Blonsky
Carrying
was
the
forced out
MCU.
of his cell
Yeah,
against
the Wong
his will.
CU.
And even when offered instant freedom, he chose to return to his cell.
It's fine. Jen.
Get the Crocs out first.
Can't ruin the Crocs.
Terrified.
Imagine getting hired.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they really want.
No. Force is not necessary.
As you can see, I'm in full
He
control.
is. Oh shit.
That's enough! Change back now!
I mean, that does kind of help his case a little bit.
Yeah.
And as for Mr. Wong,
Just one.
Let him know.
Put some respect on his name.
Librarian of Kamatage.
Let him know.
you realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a
True.
prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
You're not gonna arrest Wong.
He
dog.
said, I must depart. Let's go, Wong.
He
Well,
once
I wouldn't say all
described
that.
himself as a New York 10. LA 11.
Guess I'm describing myself from now on.
In the case of Bukowski versus Taylor, I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski
Damn.
in the amount of $175,000.
$175.
Imagine spending that
In
much
addition, we also sentenced
on Meg the
the
Stallion.
defendant
Like, she can do
I
it
mean,
herself.
again, I'll say it's.
for impersonating
But if you think you have her,
Fair.
No, 9.
That's right.
yep, there she is.
Please.
Shot with the real
I'm sick.
She showed up.
No, you don't have a chance, bro.
in there, Jen.
I was thinking, I think maybe put like a little wristing on Emil so he stays himself.
An inhibitor collar.
Yeah, like every Young Justice episode. We have these inhibitor collars. Even Superman can't breathe.
After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole.
Damn.
effective immediately.
Yo, she is nasty at
Not
this.
his whole cheer squad.
2 cases in one day.
Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into abomination indefinitely.
Oh.
And is ordered to wear an inhibitor.
The inhibitor collar. There it
Any
is.
violation of this
sick.
condition will result in his immediate release.
Understood. Thank you.
Break yourself, fool.
The fuck kind of helmet is that? What the fuck?
Oh, wait.
She's like, wait.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
What's with the helmet?
He said, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard end.
All right.
Okay.
That's over.
That was. I feel like at
Wow.
the end there, while this plays, because there is a post credits, I think what they're trying to insinuate with that look, that she's kind of like, really kind of considering her. I mean, obviously the whole thing is considering her identity, but I think it's kind of like insinuating like, am I gonna be more accepting now of like, I'm She-Hulk, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if she was just like a regular woman, that situation could have went super duper left.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like that's her thought process. Like if I was just me, which is a reality. Damn, this show has hit so many points, and it's like I mentioned earlier, where like they knew the reaction the show was gonna have, so they put that in there of like the internet being how the internet is, and it calling people out. You know, like
Yeah.
And it's
What'd
not
you guys
corny
think?
because her character is self-aware in itself. Like in the
Yeah.
comic, she's self-aware and
Not
meta, so
Megan
it's like it's perfect.
look at this Megan took a picture.
Please.
What do you guys think?
Huh? I enjoyed the heck out of it. I still want more from this show. I am starting to have thoughts because they are like, this show is so good, but my mind is already thinking of like, will this actually translate when she's like in the MCU with the other characters? Because there's a lot of stuff that they can pull off in this show that will I feel kind of clunky, like in the MCU, like breaking the fourth wall while there's other people around. But I also don't know, because like some of the characters they've introduced in Phase 4 I feel like can kind of springboard off of that. So we'll see.
Oh, here we go.
Hi, there's my new favorite client. Just your signature there.
Young Meg. Yep. MTS. Get it? Hey, hey.
Not in the office.
I will kill for you.
Same. Screenshot that. I need it to be a meme right
So
now.
that was the part that got spoiled for me, but I only saw a screenshot. I didn't see the actual like scene.
Yes,
Gotcha.
same.
Jesus. Nah, they're out of line for that.
Wow.
They are out of pocket.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion's in the MCU now.
It's
man.
official. Megan Thee Stallion has a lawyer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I will
Jelani,
say
what were
I
your
thought
thoughts?
when the news first happened that Megan Thee Stallion was going to be in the MCU, I really wanted her to play this character called Pound Cakes, who is a part of Titania's team, the Grapplers. That's the name of the character.
Okay.
That's the name of the character.
No, I believe you.
Pound Cakes
Cakes.
is a
You would know.
superhuman former wrestler, and she's part of Titania's crew, and Titania is one of She-Hulk's rogues. So that's why I was like, that's how I was tying it. I was like,
she still could.
She could.
true,
You know?
true, but I think she's still just Megan Thee
just
Stallion
Meg.
in this. Yeah, which is fine. That's all you need. But
That's true.
that would have been cool if they made her a character. I'm like, she could be
Yeah.
Pound Cakes.
That's true.
Jelani, what did you think about this episode?
I absolutely love this show. It is so much fun. As I was watching it, it was reminding me a lot of the very short-lived show Powerless that was on ABC, I think, where it was like about like the normal people in the DC universe.
show
I was
so
like, it was
much
a
better.
DC show.
And I'm like,
was.
and this is like kind of showing that side of it. I'm like, yeah, it's through the lens of someone who has like superhero powers, but it's still very much a normal person that just happens to have like superhero powers.
Yeah.
So a lot of her interactions and like the nuances in the show and the conversations he has with other characters are very like, we could have conversations like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I love that realism of it because it doesn't seem corny or inauthentic. It just makes sense and it works so well. So I'm super duper enjoying it.
Yeah, it's very just like, it's good to see street level MCU actually like have these interactions. I love it so much because we got the new Asgardians in this episode. Even the people that came after her at the end of the episode is like, where'd you get this construction site?
Yeah, we robbed an Asgardian.
So I just love
worker.
the shout outs like that don't really have to lead to anything bigger, but it's just like these brief callbacks, and you're just like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've definitely enjoyed it. Like, I think similar to what we mentioned back in episode 1 where we were kind of like, okay, let's see how this is going to be. Like, I think it's just has continued to be done really well. I do, part of me is like, man, an extra 5 to 10 minutes just to let the episode breathe a little bit more, because like some of these ends are hard fucking, like, we're ending, you know, like, but I mean, if it works for the story, you know, it's fine. We are going to have 9 episodes, so I know a lot of people are waiting for a certain cameo, but like, even when I'm watching that show, I don't even think about like that. Like, I'm like, oh, it'll probably happen in the last episode, final post credits. Like, I'm not even kind of on mine, but like, she definitely stands out on her own. She even mentioned in this episode, she's like, don't forget whose show this is. You know? Like, this is
exactly.
She's talking to them directly, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, that was She-Hulk episode 3. Anything else you guys want to add? Any other mentions, questions, comments, concerns?
Pretty solid episode.
Megan's officially in the MCU now, so
You know, Jelani, now's your chance. You know,
Jelani. He's gonna do some more Instagram digging. But if you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go follow Jelani on Twitter so you can see him talk about these other tall women that he's in love with. Make sure you follow me and E on Twitter so we talk about
tall men
how
that I'm in love
DC is
with.
falling apart.
Oh yeah, DC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tall men. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week for episode 4? Question mark?
4.
Okay, bye.